Alrighty, guys, welcome back from that quick break. She figured it out. We're all good to go. Okay.
All right, so yeah, Anthony, that guy is he's approaching. He looks pretty intense. He's holding a rod in one hand and a knife in the other.
A
And
rod?
as
Like,
yeah, like a spellcaster's rod, but he's holding it like he would be holding a weapon.
okay.
And he's approaching the door. So what did you want to do?
Yeah, I just wanted to draw the party's attention without kind of giving away my position. So I'm just gonna chuck a stick or a rock at the window that's
Okay.
near him. Just kind of it shed breaks and maybe makes some noise and
Sure.
I'll be alerted.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a give me an attack roll. A ranged attack roll. So with your dex bonus.
Okay, range attack roll.
Question: Are we allowing him to do this because he was hidden first?
Yes.
Yeah, like a surprise. Okay.
Just like roll what 1d. What am I rolling here?
If you just roll
Or a dart. How about
a dex check. If
Or
you just
dex,
click on your
okay,
dex,
sure.
yeah, that'll do it. Yeah. Yeah, you hit the window with your it's not hard to hit with a rock or something. So yeah, you hit the window with a rock. You guys hear that? Something hits the window with a rock. Or something hits the window. Possibly a rock. Are you remaining hidden, Anthony?
Yes, I'm still stealthed in this bush.
Okay. All right. The guy kind of like stops and like looks around. And what do you guys do like inside the house? Something hit that window. And
And the music.
let me see what your perceptions are.
Yeah, my passive perception is 10.
Yes.
I would move towards the door.
Okay, you
which
move
kind of towards the window.
Mm-hmm. You move towards the door just as like you see this figure. Once again, he looks like this. Just as he whips his head back around and like looks at you, and he appears to be a little bit startled that you're like right in the doorway there.
I imagine that that music where it quick zooms on people's faces. And it's like "Ree, ree."
He appears a little startled. Give me the box.
No. Who are you?
Give me the box and no one gets hurt. I don't want to kill anyone else.
Kill anyone else?
I'm like, it
Were
looks
you
like
the one
we.
that killed the gnome?
He looks like he is about to attack. Fee, you have initiative. This guy looks like he's about to swing on us here.
I don't know what I would do. Can I don't know. I just want to attack first. So can I attack him then?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
It's like an arrow to the thigh. Definitely avoiding that one reference to that one video game.
Yeah, go ahead and shoot him. You can shoot him.
Is it
What reference is that?
a sneak attack?
It would count as a sneak attack. You have an ally within 5 feet of the guy. Yep.
Okay, so then to do sneak attack, I just make sure that's checked and then click my weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
Okay. You do not hit him. But the arrow does go whizzing past. It does not hit Anthony.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Anthony explodes.
Varys, the guy looks like he's about to swing at you with this rod thing.
Can I don't know, take out my quarterstack and kind of like hit him in the face?
Sure, hit him in the face.
Bap.
Nice.
Yeah, you bap him in the face.
Trying to knock off his golden mask. And then I'm going to follow up with an unarmed attack, right? I can do that?
You
That's
can
how
do
it
that.
works?
Yep.
Then straight to the sternum
Yeah, that hits him
with
as
my
well.
palm.
Nice.
So that's 10 total damage, right?
Yep. When you hit him with your open hand attack, like in the sternum. He feels kind of spongy, like you feel like something was kind of resisting the attack. You hit him and it hurt him. He's he kind of like expels a deep breath, but
You just punched
you
a
know.
Russian, dude.
Yeah. Anthony.
Yes.
Yeah, so like arrow goes whizzing past your head. Varus is smacking the guy in the face and punching him. You're still hidden in the bushes. What would you like to do?
So anything I do, or any attack that I can do, is a sneak attack, right?
Yeah, I'd give you advantage on anything at this point because
You cut out there. Anything what?
any attack you want to make at this point, I'm going to give you advantage on.
Okay. Yeah,
Like
I'm
you
pretty
don't
sure
really
my-
get like a sneak attack like
Right,
Fee
right.
gets, but
Right.
yeah.
I think my dart's the only range, so throw a dart at the guy's neck.
Sure.
Nice.
Oh yeah, you hit him with a dart right in the neck,
Yes.
and he takes 5 points of neck dart damage.
Freaking dart in the neck.
Umber.
Oh man, I don't want to kill this dude because I want to ask him questions. So if I can, I'll throw a dart at him as well, but like in a way that would maybe like demobilize him if possible. Like if I do enough, so that he doesn't die.
You can attempt that, yeah. Generally, the only kind of subdual damage,
It's like like a
Alias.
blunt. Yeah.
yeah, but
I
it
can't
doesn't
really
need
get
to be
close
blunt,
enough.
But yeah, range attacks.
Okay, well maybe it seems like these guys are doing okay. Let's see, how far can it move here?
Till he just one shots all of us.
Jump through the window.
Jump through this window? Oh, I guess I could. I guess I could try and crawl out the window, but shit.
Just climb out the window, go behind him, subdue him, chokehold him.
Well, I was gonna try and go. Can I do a dash action and move both my movements?
Yeah.
I just want to. Wait, is this not a door right here?
It's not open.
There's a door. I just pointed at the screen. There's a door there. It's closed.
Can I open it? Do I have to say spook?
Yes.
Yeah, you say.
Okay,
spook, did
as
you-
I'm running, I'd like just yell it. I yell spook.
Yeah, you hear the door click. You can open it as you're running.
Okay, so that's 40.
Hide in the bushes.
And...
Jump down the wall.
So I go like right here. I'm just trying to like get to him, I guess, from the other way. Actually, because I can't because I use that as my action. I can't like look around to see if there's more of them. If it's more than just this one dude hiding.
You can't do like a deep kind of perception checky kind of check, but you can look around. You don't see.
Okay. Well, that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Godspeed, Varus. So you don't get insta killed.
All right. This guy looks really pissed off at everything that's just happened. Beating up on him and stuff.
And it
Really?
shows through the gold mask, right?
It shows. Yeah, you can. It's like Spider-Man's mask. It
Feel
seems to change with his face. a
Yeah.
little bit.
It's a little
Yeah.
Slightly downward.
He swings that rod at you. It kind of crackles with some sort of like electricity, some sort of like lightning kind of
He gonna
nonsense.
tase you, bro.
He misses you with it, and then he swings his knife at you as well. He does hit you with the knife
Hmm.
Like,
It's just like
for 2 points of slashing damage.
try not to die. Jamie's not here.
heavy
Yep.
hitter.
And he just yells like through his mask. He's just like, "Just give me the box." B, it's gonna be your turn.
I suppose I'm just gonna go for the same thing again. Then.
I like hide behind a bunch of branches so she doesn't shoot me.
He's like he like has the when he threw the dart, he had like the branches apart, and now he just brings them back.
Your other arrow misses him.
I'm like so bad today.
Varus.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with a stick,
Okay.
and I'll follow up with unarmed. And can I make these both what is it when
Non-lethal?
non-lethal? Thank
Yeah.
you. was going for less than lethal, but doesn't matter. Doesn't hit.
That's less than lethal.
Yes, that's less than lethal. Thanks. And then the unarmed.
That is not. That hits him. Yeah.
All right.
For 6.
For 6.
He takes 6 points of non-lethal punch damage.
Still up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Anthony.
Oh yeah, he says shit.
I don't like the oh yeah. I'm dead.
Let's see here. I will dart over to this bush here.
Okay.
Try to maintain, some of my stealth since I'm still behind him.
Sure. Give me a stealth check on that.
Boom.
Oh yeah, he's too busy getting like knocked there. He has no idea you're doing it.
All right. Then I'll just do a quarterstaff to the back of his knees.
Sure. I'll give you advantage on that. That hits him.
Pow.
Nice.
Okay.
6. And then the unarmed right behind that as the bonus action.
The little.
Out of the bush comes a quarterstaff.
That one misses him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
He's
pretty
like,
sure he knows
the
it.
fuck? Just give me the box, Varys.
He knows your name.
He knows my name.
Oh
Your
god.
name.
I meant to say Umber. Give me
Still,
the box, Umber.
but it's still not me though. Okay. He knows my name. He knows my name too. So I'll run up to him and I'll do the same. I don't want, like I said, I don't want to kill him. So if I get to the point, non-lethal. There's that one. I believe that's a miss.
Yeah.
And that one.
Advantage for
That
being
hits.
in the
The
bush.
unarmed strike hits.
6.
Okay. All right. He's like, the fuck is going on here? I don't like any of this. He slaps something. He slaps something on his belt, and a pulse of energy erupts from him. Everyone within 5 feet of him, I need you to make a Constitution save.
How do I do that yet? Just
Yeah, you're fine, Fee.
okay.
Yeah, you're
I'm safe.
I'm good.
Saving throws, strength. You said? Oh no, Constitution.
Constitution.
DC 14 or take 1d6 force damage and be pushed back
15 feet.
15 feet and knocked prone. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so I'm gonna take half this and be pushed back only 5 feet.
Yeah.
Dude, can you imagine this? Like, if you were walking by and you
5.
saw this, it's just like 3 dudes, like, just taking their quarterstaff and just beating this dude in the doorway.
And then he's just like,
Poop, and then yeah. All right, so I get pushed back here.
Yeah,
And
you
I
get pushed
take-
5 feet. The other 2 of you, and you only take
2, right?
2. Yeah, the other 2 of you take 5, and you get pushed back 15 feet.
which direction would you like me to go there?
Anthony, you can just go like kind of straight back.
Like this?
So I would land on this
Yeah,
up here,
Yep.
right?
yeah, you get pushed against that table.
Holy Santa Claus shit.
5 damage.
Where is the box, by the way? Is it just on the table? We got to sit on the
Yeah.
table? Ah, shit.
That's where I'm assuming it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You gave us all potions. Who has potions? I have potions.
I have one.
We all
yeah.
have a potion.
Mhm.
We all have a
One.
potion. We all have one.
Okay, he runs in. He looks at Fee, and he's just like, "Damn it!" Snatches the box
Can I stop him from
and
snatching the
starts.
box? Can I snatch the box first?
As a reaction, I'll let you try to slap the box away from him. You can't really grab it,
Yeah.
but as a reaction, I'll let you slap it away.
Can I slap it away then?
Yeah, give me a just give me a straight D20 roll.
A slap check.
It's almost slaps giving.
Hmm.
What?
Okay. You slap the box off. What's your dex bonus?
Close my character sheet 'cause I'm a junior. I'm a bonus.
Yeah.
What is that? How do I tell that? Is that 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3. All right. I'm gonna say you slap the box off the table. It goes flying off the table, and he just kind of curses, and he just starts like trying to get the fuck out of there. He's just like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. And
Dude, I want his belt.
yeah, he gets about there. And it's gonna be your turn, Fee.
Can I go after the box now?
Yeah, absolutely. You can pick up the box.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that and then just bide my turn wherever it went.
Okay.
'Cause I have
Yeah,
no
let's say it's
intention of
there.
chasing strange Batman man.
Varys. Yeah, he runs in. He tries to grab the box. Fee slaps it away from him. He curses, and he's starting to run away.
I think you can only move 15 feet.
That's right. I'm
Yeah, you're
halved.
prone. Yeah.
What does it take to stand up? The whole action?
15
It
feet.
takes
my
half
move.
your movement. Yeah.
Egg.
If I stay prone, I only have 50.
You could still go and shoot. Do you have dart or anything? Sorry, I'll let you play
I
your
do.
character. My bad.
No, I do have darts, but I didn't write them down,
Rip.
so I don't have the skill for it. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Yeah. I guess I would just kind of stand up, like, what the fuck was that? You know, and just kind of stagger my way to the doorway and lean up against it, looking out. Kind of trying to get a good look at the guy, see if there's any markings I would recognize or anything like that.
Sure.
And kind of just be like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Oh my god.
You
the
don't
worst
recognize
investigator
any
ever.
sort of markings or anything. You're not even sure it's a person. No. But you don't recognize
Yeah.
any of his markings or anything.
Gotcha.
Anthony, you're prone. Varys stumbles to the doorway. This guy is like hightailing.
Yeah. So I was stealth before. I hit him in the back. He threw me back. I'm still kind of behind these bushes. Has he seen me? Does he know I'm
Yeah, he knows you're there. He knew you were there once
I hit him with a quarterstaff?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, since I'm prone, I'm still prone. I crawl forward to these bushes,
Okay.
and then I hit him with quarterstaff, non-lethal, but I try to trip him,
Sure.
like with the damage, like trip him.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay, and then with my unarmed, I'll try to grab his foot,
Okay.
and trip him. I clicked it. Why did it go? That was really stupid.
Dang it.
Dang. Wow. Inmates
Okay, so
right
he
there.
he does like a little hop over your quarterstaff and then like, a little skip over your fist.
At least he didn't step on my fingers. That's good.
All right. I'm gonna try and like cut off his movement here,
Okay.
and yeah, I'll try and non-lethal quarterstaff, and then I'll punch him.
Yeah, you hit him with the quarterstaff.
It's 5. Damn it. My uppercut misses.
Okay. Let me roll a die here. Hang on. Whisper dice.
Ooh, whisper.
Uh-oh.
I'm scared.
Is he gonna throw you guys back?
No, he's not. Like electricity seems to be like arcing off of his like body a little bit, but not in like a bad way. It's like, well, I mean, it's bad maybe for him. It's like kind of sputtering, and he kind of jerks around a little bit. He doesn't seem happy about that.
So how would our characters like see this? Would we see it just as like lightning? Because we wouldn't know what electricity is. Okay.
Yeah, you'd see it like if your character, and let's say he had ever shocking grasp.
Mhm.
It looks like maybe someone hit this guy with shocking grasp.
Okay.
All right, yeah, he's absolutely not happy about that. He swings his rod at Umber.
Okay. Yep, that hits. Let's see what this rod does.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you take 6 points of damage, 4 of it from bludgeoning, 2 lightning, like little sparks and stuff, like, kind of burns you a little.
Okay.
And he throws a knife down at Anthony's hand.
Miss.
He misses. You got his knife, maybe.
Phew. I just pull back my hand real quick. Oh, I can grab his knife.
Sure. And he
Does
continues.
He have like a certain number of them? Right, kind of like ammo.
He's got like a few more on him. Like you don't have the time to count them, but he does have a few. And then he starts running again. You can both get an opportunity attack on him as a reaction as he's running away.
Heck yeah. So, real quick to clarify.
Yeah.
As the monk, it just says if you attack with unarmed strike or monk weapon. Oh wait, it says on your turn. Okay, so that would not qualify for the hunt. So I'm just gonna try to trip him again. Can I try to trip him again?
Sure.
23 for 5 damage and a trip. Oh.
He does not fall down, but he does take that damage. He's limping now as he runs away.
He's limping.
Can I yell like he's getting away?
Take your attack of opportunity.
Do I get one? Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's leaving your threatened space there.
Yeah, I miss. I miss.
You missed because you weren't paying attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Just like swings randomly.
Oh, what?
Okay, so he's running into around the house there. Fee.
Yes.
Catch him.
But I have the box. I don't want to go chase the dude who wants the box.
Oh, okay.
You could still shoot him.
Well, I can technically see him. I can try. Because,
So there's the duck.
You can shoot him between my legs. Shit.
Well, yeah. Just
You could even like step through Varric.
Yeah, you can.
He's
step
a
through.
friendly. Yeah.
there you go. Boop. Boop.
Your arrow misses him again.
See, why am I trying?
You did so good last time.
I know. I wasted all my luck first game. That's how it goes.
Okay, Varys.
No.
You got it, dude.
So, is drinking a potion a bonus action?
It's a full action.
Alright. Well, shit. Fuck it.
Do you really need it now, though?
Pretty fucking low if he attacks me.
He kind of seems to be tactfully advancing in the opposite direction.
Yeah, but if I chase him.
I really don't want him to get away.
Yeah, if you chase him, then you might get an attack opportunity if he runs it. Chase him.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out.
Chase him. Chase him.
What?
Get it.
That's 30 feet, 35. Where's 35? 35's through him.
Well, you're trying to get around him.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get in front of him. This is a tree, like underneath a tree, right?
Yeah.
All right. Kind of run over there, and then I will take my attacks. As he's running away, I run up to him and try to clothesline him with my quarterstaff.
Sure.
Nice.
Yeah, you do. You hit him with the quarterstaff.
For 6.
Just imagine all these people chasing just like,
Yes.
and then with that, I just shove him with my unarmed strike, kind of like try to shove him into the wall of the side of the house.
Yeah.
Get off my lawn.
And I missed.
You only missed because you rolled an 8, but also because the quarterstaff seems to have dropped him. Like you clothesline him with the quarter, and he's like, "You're," and
down.
he lands on his back. What does it look like when you did that? I mean, I kind of explained it, but you can re-explain it if you'd like.
Kind of like I just caught up to him, and then I don't know, swung my quarterstaff just kind of just like right across his chest, just clothesline him, like try to right into the neck, just bam, flat on the back.
Do
Okay.
you still have your little gnome hat on too?
Yes, I do.
Awesome.
Unless he knocked it off.
There was a little chin
Damn it.
strap,
Yeah, I forgot about that thing.
like a birthday hat. Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yes.
I wish I could draw. I would make the best worst fan art right now.
So is
All
he
right,
out of
yeah,
commission?
so- yeah, he seems to be unconscious. There's still like sparks like coming off of his body there.
All right, so what I do is I disarm him, take all of his weapons, take his belt off, and search his body to make sure he's got nothing that can harm us.
Give me a Constitution save.
Oh shit. I'm gonna get zapped.
Mm-hmm.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Oh.
Fuck.
No,
I get knocked unconscious, don't I?
no, probably not. You take 1 point of lightning.
Okay.
You take 1 point of lightning damage. You are able to get his. He's got like a little bandolier with like some knives on. There's 5 knives, not counting the one that he chucked at Anthony. And you're able to get his rod away from him, but like touching him seems to be like painful.
Oh gosh.
But you know you're kind of like ah, and you got that other shit off.
Yeah. So knives and the rod.
Yeah.
With the rod.
What
The
about his
rod
belt? Did I
stops-
get the belt or no?
No, did you want to try and grab his belt?
That's what I was saying. I was trying to get his knives, belt, and anything else that could harm us.
You'd have to figure out how to unbuckle his belt. He's got like some sort of clasp,
Undressing.
kind of like a web belt kind of clasp. I mean, you might be able to just pick it up, but
It's not weird.
Hmm.
you guys see Varys undressing. No.
Hey, that's weird.
Yeah. Damn it.
You don't need his pants.
But
Because
his
I didn't
belt.
see what he did with the belt. I was around the corner.
Yeah.
You guys just suddenly like flew in opposite directions and things were kind of weird.
Guys, come here. Come here. Can you figure out how to get his belt off?
Can I?
Can any of you?
What? I think it's smarter to just tie him up. Do we want to buy his belt? I probably didn't see.
Because that's the thing that knocked us back.
Maybe he'd be less apt to run if he had no pants. It's a tactic.
That belt is a weapon.
Smash the belt with the rod. Just
But-
hit it. Just
but he
hit it
wants
until
it.
it comes off.
I would honestly like I would try, but I only have 2 health, so I'm really afraid. Okay, I'll try and take it off.
Alright, so you're just trying to like take it off?
Yeah,
Can I
just
sleight
like
of hand it?
I guess like if it's yeah, like buckled or whatever, down
I
buckled.
like how sleight of hand is like.
Yeah,
one-
give me a Constitution
No,
check.
I can't do it.
Okay, 17.
Okay.
Got it.
It's like sparking and like you feel like this thing is zapping you, but you are able to unbuckle the belt and like take it off. You have no damage.
Cool.
Like once you unfasten it, the things stop sparking.
Interesting. Maybe I kind of like as it's done, like I kind of like toss it to the side, like it's like sitting right here next to me because it's kind of like shocking my fingers or whatever.
Mhm.
And I said, this man seems to be an inventor or something, just like the murdered man. He's
Or
obviously
maybe the gnome made all this stuff for him, perhaps.
exactly. He could be either a colleague or the person he was making it for. I've never seen. Can I look at like the helmet that he's wearing to see if like I recognize it from
Take it
travels?
off.
Give me an investigation check.
Take it off, dude. You can come over here and look, dude.
Take his mask
Damn it.
off.
Nah, you don't recognize this mask at all.
You say I have no knowledge of where this like the designs on the mask is from, but and I guess I reached to take it off.
Okay. Underneath the mask, he's a kind of like average-looking human guy. He's got like very golden tan skin, and but aside from that, he's average looking and conscious. Like his tongue sticking halfway out, and
Yeah. And I grab my rope from my bag and I throw it to Varys and I say it's probably smart to tie him up.
So I tie him up.
okay. Yeah, that happens. He's tied up.
Should we wake him up?
I looked at Anthony and say, "How do you want to punch him awake?"
Shock him. Shock him with his own belt.
Doesn't seem to affect him the same way it affected us, as he was wearing it.
Here, I'll grab some water from the belt.
Oh God.
So I just fill the bucket up, pull it
Okay.
up, and then I run over and I throw it in his face.
Okay. He kind of comes to, buttering and stuff. It doesn't appear to have shocked him any further or anything, but he kind of comes to, and he struggles for a second, realizes he's all tied up, and he just glares and just lays there.
I'm still kind of like holding the bucket, just like looking, and, you know, curiosity, I guess.
So what did you? Is he awake?
Yeah, he's awake. He's just
Right.
glaring at you guys.
So what did you want with the box?
He doesn't say anything. He just glares at you.
I say, I think it's smart for you to start talking.
Now he's glaring at you.
What's your name? You work for somebody?
He's like, if you don't mind, he doesn't. You don't mind. Yeah, he's not answering any of your questions. He's just like, as each one of you speak to him, he just like turns his gaze towards you and stares.
I say to Varys, I say, it's apparent to me that this man is the man who killed the gnome. I think it's smart that we
Well,
take
it
him
did
to
sound like
Wilson.
you said that. I agree.
I
He
think
didn't
this is
specifically say the gnome. He said he didn't want to have to kill anybody else. That could literally mean anybody.
true, but either way, he told us he confessed to killing someone. He's in the same location as the man that we're investigating his death. It's very possible that the same person.
I kind of run up to him and I'm like standing on his legs, sitting down tied up, or standing up tied up. Sitting down.
I assume he's laying down.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm like kind of standing on his legs, and I put the bucket in his head, and I just like tap it with my quarterstaff a bunch of times. And I take it off. Did you murder someone here?
It's great, yeah.
Anything?
Like, he looks really fucking annoyed. Irritated. And now he's glaring at you, but
This guy's a rock.
Can I go up here? Well, does anybody want to do anything? Because I feel like I've been doing a lot.
Go for it.
Okay. Can I look underneath this thing? This cart? Yeah, the carrot. I want to pull the thing back.
yeah,
Because
you can do that. It's a small one.
as I ran out the door, like I noticed something. What's underneath it?
Oh, just like some sticks or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For some
it's
reason,
just
like
part-
right here looked like feet. So I thought.
to be honest, I think it's supposed to be bread. It's like, I think it's supposed to be bread or something.
thought
Yes, I get.
We can tie this guy
Yeah.
to the cart and threaten.
Can I ask the agent with my mind speaking if he killed Dolby?
He looks really surprised when you do that, and he's glaring at you, and he sees you holding that box above your head and stuff, and sticking your tongue out at him while you're thinking that at him. He actually kind of struggles like a little bit, like you're like.
I'm not afraid of you. I have the box. I have what you want.
Yeah.
And I stick it back in my bag.
Okay.
What's so important about the box?
Guy is a glaring machine.
Put the
He
bucket
is,
back
he's
on
the
his
glaring
head.
machine. Yeah.
Put the bucket back on his head. And I'm gonna produce flame around the bucket. Just to try and make it hot. Like not hot enough to like do damage, but to make it very, very uncomfortable.
Okay, give me an intimidation check for that. That sounds like it's intimidating.
is. I'm into... Oh
I'll
my
be back,
God.
guys. I'll be back next week. That's
It's
a
like
good
one
one.
little
That's cool.
candle flame.
Can I try to
How do you
persuade him to tell me?
I want to know what that looks like. I want to know what that critical
Yeah,
fail.
exactly. I wanna know what's
He
happening.
set the bucket on fire.
No, I think like maybe the water that he threw on the guy's face like got on my hands. So instead of it actually producing flame, it only like extinguishes the water that it just steams up over my hands.
Yeah.
This doesn't. And I look, I'm like, this never happens.
Not when he's cranking them off. That's true.
No.
I laugh at you.
Oh my god, I want to drop kick this son of a bitch. Oh, that's all you guys need to see there. Fuck.
Sheriff Wilson comes back. He's just like, "What have you got there?"
Got this guy. Yeah, we found this box in the Tinker's workshop, and right as we did, this guy comes busting through the door, telling us to give it to him, and that he didn't want to kill anyone else. So we apprehended him, and we still have the box.
He runs over to the guy and just kind of like just grabs him up by his shirt. And he's just like, "Did you kill Dolby?" And the guy just glares at him.
Yeah, we haven't been able to get anything from him.
Can I ask him the same question, but try and persuade him, like in his mind?
Like, oh.
Jedi.
Like, what are you gonna say to him in his mind? Be persuasive.
That I could probably
Okay.
give him the box if he could just tell me his motives.
All right, give me a persuasion check.
Tricked ya.
He's like, "Can you really give me back the box?"
I tell him that I have no attachment to these people, but I would like to know why he was here.
"I need the box.
Tell me why you need the box.
I was sent to retrieve it.
By whom?
I can't say. I'm not permitted to speak any about them. I was sent to retrieve the box. I need the box."
If you're not permitted to speak about why you need it, then maybe you're not that important and they wouldn't notice if you didn't come back.
I'm not that important, and they wouldn't notice. They just send in. I'm not important at all.
That's good to know. Just smile and stop communicating. He's nobody.
What's in that's
I knew I was just about to do the
That
same
beat me to
shit.
it.
I know, I was
I
just about to
waiting
do the
for
same
RP
thing.
to end the chat.
What's in the box?
The box is important, but it's probably going to get more of the same sent after us, but he's nobody important. I fiddle with the box in front of him. Can't have this. Grumpy grumpy.
And then you said that out loud.
Yes.
But a lot of that, the whole exchange was
I
through
said
the mind.
to you guys that he's nothing. He's
Yeah.
not important.
But I mean, the exchange you had between
Yes.
him was in the mind. Okay.
Yeah. I told you what was important,
Yeah.
not him.
Mm.
Let the sheriff have him.
You read.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Just let him have him. This is what we came here for, right? Find out who we think would be the murderer. This definitely could be him.
I mean, this is our number one suspect at the moment.
Yeah. So
A
Sheriff
holy
Wilson, yokes him up and like throws him in the back of the cart, the wagon that you guys took to Dokes.
Mondo, your camera froze.
And for the record, I'm keeping the box, and none of you can touch it.
Damn it.
Sounded like Satan was in that box. I don't want it.
Little box of Satan.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what do you guys... I look at them and I say, well, what should we do now? It doesn't seem like we're going to get any answers out of him.
have no idea. We have a box. Well, she has it now, I guess. And
We could potentially have the clerics look at it. They said that they were looking for a something in the mountains.
if you think you can get it from her.
B, would you let the
Clerics
clerics
are
look at
interested
it?
in the temple.
This could be
not
of the
a
temple,
music
maybe.
box.
We don't know if it's a music. We know that there's sounds from inside, but it might be something that has to do with the temple. Maybe that's how the tinkerer got his ideas.
Seems to be a bit of a stretch that a small town tinkerer would have something to do with a hidden ancient temple some clerics are looking for. This seems
Well,
to
it could be a part of the same place. Maybe he stumbled upon the temple as well.
Well, next time we run into Vonda,
Is there a keyhole on the
might
box?
show
Did
her.
I ask that? Did we establish that there's any keyholes or anything on the box?
There's no
Not
keyhole on the box.
latches.
Can I re-examine the box and discern anything new from it? Because I didn't really look at it when I first found it because, well, grabbed it at all.
Sure, give me an investigation check.
Man,
Nah. It's a nice box.
It's a beautiful box.
You said it had like blue glowing on it.
Yeah, the glowing has stopped. Like after the message and the static stopped, the glowing stopped as well. But there was like a blue crystal like inside. You can still see that like through the little holes in the back,
It was a message?
or
Like,
whatever
right.
it was, whatever that like
Yeah, okay.
music and that voice was.
Can I open it to get the blue thing out without destroying it?
Yeah, you can carefully like pry the copper pieces up with the with like a knife or something,
Okay.
and it would be fairly easy. You got like pretty good sleight of hands. You wouldn't even need to roll for that. You can just like you disassemble the box. Yeah, there's just that crystal, and there's a bunch of like copper wire. Like most of the copper wire is kind of wrapped up with some sort of cloth, but
Can I examine the crystal more closely? Hold it up in the light.
it's just a pretty blue crystal.
I think we
Guess I'll
all.
put it back together and just pocket it.
Yeah, I guess, is there anything we want to do in Dokes, or do we want to head back to Emberfall?
We could potentially talk to the people, maybe learn a little bit more about what happened, or maybe their take.
Wilson says that the constable did speak with one of the other rock gnomes in the area, a good friend of Dolby's, and he says he's got a little bit of information. It's probably nothing, but
Something that we don't have now. Yeah.
yeah, we can find him over at.
So let's head over.
Okay. the inn. I almost named the inn the Biggie size, but I decided against it. The inn is called the Tilted Cup, and yeah, the Tilted Cup, and yeah, there's like a little gnome sitting in there, like some guy who looks like he might be, and they're just drinking some ale or something, and Wilson, brings you guys in, and he's just like, "This is them. That's the guy you can talk to."
We looked to Varys as well. Gonna tell them what you found.
Is the sheriff still by us?
Yeah, he's nearby. He's
Can I
not
ask-
like up your ass or anything, but he's nearby.
Can I ask him if Dolby had like an apprentice or anyone that helped him around his shop?
Not that we know of.
Okay.
The gnome looks up at you guys and he's like, I'm Gerald. You guys are investigating death, I understand.
That's correct, Gerald.
He was really excited about something he found recently. He said he was going to tell me about it later, but then he died. But I know that the night before the earthquake, he said that at the top of Mount Pendleton, he saw some strange lights, and he got really excited about them. And he said it was going to really help his research, and that he had something he was going to show me.
Did he give any allude to anything that he was going to show you? Like what it was?
He didn't. He just said it was going to blow my mind, though. He said it's going to blow your mind.
Interesting.
Yeah, but he said
Anything
it was
else?
really weird. No, that's pretty much all I know. I just know that he saw those lights at the top of the mountain the night before the earthquake, and he thought it was fantastic. When the earthquake happened, he was
He was what?
he was a little nervous when the earthquake, like more nervous than regular earthquake nervous. We don't get earthquakes a lot, so I don't know what regular earthquake nervous is, but I didn't think he was nervous about the earthquake. He seemed like he was nervous about something else.
Death, maybe.
Maybe I pull Fee aside if I can. And I say it doesn't. It seems like it might be a little bit more possible that he did stumble upon that temple or whatever it might be, the ruins and on top of the mountain.
Do you think I should show this to the person the box?
No, I don't think it's important for him to know what it is, but it might be worth us going there to see if
But
maybe he stole it from these people.
it could blow his mind.
It could blow his mind. What do you think, Vera?
I'd say there's no harm in showing it to him. He might
I
know.
don't see the purpose. What would be the reason to? It
might
doesn't
know
look like he knows anything.
His mind hasn't been blown yet. After his mind is blown, maybe he'll know something.
Oh,
Blow my mind,
shit!
baby. That shit is gonna blow my mind.
Did you know any of the projects that Dolby was working on?
He made my nephew like a walking man. Like you would turn a little key in his back, and he would walk around and do a little dance.
I saw that he had schematics for birds like that. Clockwork.
He made a lot of clockwork. Yeah, he made a lot of clockwork things. He would also repair. He could repair just about anything.
Did anyone have anything on loan to him that he was repairing that you know of?
Not that I'm aware of. No.
Did he owe anyone money?
No. If anything, everybody owed him money. He was really good about, like, he'd be like, hey, you need that fixed? I'll fix it. You can pay me when you can. And yeah, I mean, everybody liked him.
Seems like maybe he just stumbled upon something that somebody wanted. And that could maybe...
Something mind-blowing?
One might say that.
Kind of tug on Varys's.
Yep.
So, for calling yourself an investigator, you're not very inquisitive.
I'm having an off day.
It's an internal process, like a Sherlock Holmes kind of thing.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. He's like,
I look to them and I just say, it might be worth going to check out the area in which he found this. At the very least, this could be valuable.
I agree.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it. I give like a did.
That's what you do?
Yeah.
I have to go down to reach your hand. Cool. I look to it's a constable and I say, is there anywhere for us to rest for the night before we leave?
well, I mean, it's about noon. It's
Oh,
like
well,
early afternoon. I
okay.
mean,
How
I figured we would be taking this guy back to Emberfall, throw him in a cell.
how far is the trail to the mountain from Emberfall? Is it back this way or?
He's like, you can't get you can't get there from here. The top of Mount Analtan is it's you can't get to the top of it. I mean, no one's climbed to the top of it in years, like decades.
Interesting.
There's no path up there. I mean, there are dwarves on the mountain. I mean, they might have made some progress getting up top, but I don't know.
You spoke of the legendary cars. Do you have any help?
Ancient legend tells of a thing called a helicopter. That might get you to the top of the.
Sounds like
Well,
gnome bullshit to me.
maybe we should go back to town with Wilson then, and
Did Mondo freeze again? Because he's
Fucking gnomes. Can you guys hear me, please?
we can hear you. Yeah.
we can hear you.
Okay, yeah, let me.
We could go back to town, escort Wilson back, and then talk to the clerics. Talk to Vonda. See if she knows anything about this. It might be of magic. I don't know how much of that works, but as a cleric, she probably does. At the very least, maybe get some information.
Could do that. That's the option is that, or go directly to the.
Or go to the mountain that doesn't even have an entrance or even a path.
Just
Not to the top of it, anyway.
okay. Yeah, I guess that's our only option then, right?
Probably the
Sounds
easier
like,
option for sure.
yeah.
Path.
Our only lead is that box, really, and a guy that won't talk to us.
Is there any way to get that message to like replay? That's what I want to know. What the fuck
play
it's
button,
saying?
no.
Dang it!
Yeah, it doesn't. You know, your casual investigations of the box. I mean, there's no buttons or switches, anything like that. It just seemed to have started on its own while it was under the floor.
Can I? Does the stone inside look anything like my pendant at
No,
all?
nope.
Damn it!
Just jump in the back of the cart. Let's go.
Yeah, try and find Vonda.
Yeah, you guys make it back to Ember mid-afternoon, late afternoon. Wilson takes the guy to the constables in Emberfall, lock him up and stuff. He thanks you guys very much, and he's like, this might be the guy who did it. We might not know why, but it sounds to me like, based on what he said, you said, he said, she said, they said. I think we got our guy.
I think you're right. Varys, do you think the same?
Yes.
I mean,
Do you think it has anything to do with the murder investigation?
I mean, the evidence we have is circumstantial at best, but
I don't think he killed Dolby. I think
I'm
someone
down to
like
locking
him
him
did.
up.
I don't think it was him though.
Him or another like him that works with the same people. At least we have someone to hold accountable for it.
From what
Yeah.
I got from him, he's just a minion, so it's not really someone to be held accountable as he's expendable.
So then
To
let's
them,
suspend him and get on with it.
But for the town's morale, it might be nice for them to catch someone and know that there's one less person to worry about. Maybe.
Didn't you say like when Varys punched him, he was squishy?
Yeah, he seemed kind of squishy, like there was something kind of like resisting the blow. I mean, it still hit him, it still hurt him, but there seemed to be like something like like punching through.
Why did we not Scooby-Doo villain style rip off of his mask, or did we?
We took his mask
Oh,
off.
Yeah.
Took off his first mask, yeah. If he has any more masks, I don't know.
I would have gotten away with it too.
McGillicuddy.
I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for the rut road.
For the damned.
If it weren't for you monks and that damn halfling.
Okay. I want to look for, once we get to town, I want to look for Vonda.
Okay.
I'm not so eager as I'm suspicious of the clergy.
Fair enough.
Except Jamie, you really like Jamie.
Is there anybody else in the town that I might be able to know out of the like 2 weeks that I've been there that might know much about magic other than the clerics? It seems like a pretty basic like blue collar working town.
It is, but I mean, there are people who know something about magic. Like, what kind of magic?
The magic that that I think I've seen through this stone or this crystal.
Are there any more tinkerers, or was it whatever crystal?
Yeah, there are definitely like some rock gnome tinkerers that you could speak to. You know, there's a bunch of guys who might know some stuff. Warren Garrick is well known for being a very skilled, talented tinkerer.
I would
You know,
like to
he makes a
look
lot of his mining equipment.
I
Cool.
would like to see what he thinks of the copper wires and gem in this thing. I have a curious.
Sure.
I don't think it's magic.
Devil.
Fair. The devil.
That box is the devil.
If it was
Pandora's box,
the
man.
devil, I think I could have understood it. Because wouldn't they be speaking abyssal? I understand that language.
Maybe.
Or infernal.
Or infernal.
Yeah.
I forget about infernal.
If you guys want to seek out Warren Garrick, he's got like a nice house in Emberfall. It's like, you know, not like a rich man's house, but it's a nice house. If you want to seek out Vonda Stolka, she's probably like staying at the main inn with some of her clergy.
Well, maybe I'll go to Vonda since that seems more like what I wanted to do. And then if they want to go talk to Garrick, or if Faye does, then maybe we can get information from both without actually showing the clerics this crystal.
I'll go to Garrick because if anybody's going with Garrick, I'll go with them because I know him, worked with him.
That's where I'm going.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna go with them. I'm not gonna go to the
First.
Fonda.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Umber, you want to go seek out Vonda Stolka?
Yeah, I just want to ask her more about like what she's looking for and why it's important.
Okay.
Should never split the party up, man.
I know, never split the party.
I feel like it's not as big of a deal in the town. But I mean, I know it still can be, but
Unless this cleric just goes full rage mode and just like, crystal, kills me for it.
you only have 2 health still, or did we all take short rests? Whatever.
There was enough time to take a short rest on the wagon if you guys to get a hit die back.
Roll to die.
Yeah.
I mean, I might as well just in case this.
One day I'll need to rest.
But yeah, you find Vonda Stolka. She's actually like talking with people and stuff, and like, you know,
Okay.
telling kids like how they look like they're gonna grow up to be big and strong.
Yeah. So maybe I just walk up to her and say, Vonda, is it possible if I have a word with you?
Absolutely. Umber it was, right?
Yes, that's correct. I was curious after meeting Jamie, and I was curious about what exactly you guys are doing in Emberfall and what you're looking for.
We're looking for the ancient temple of Pimea Ratare.
What does that mean? Who is that? Is it a
How do
person?
we spell that?
Pimea Ritari. Pimea Ratare. It's an ancient Aesir temple. Not much is known about it, but it was known to be in these mountains. We're just looking for guides to take us up. It seems to be very hard to come by someone with the skill and knowledge to go into such uncharted territory, I suppose, is what they consider it.
Mm,
But people used to travel all over these mountains, you know, many years ago. So there must be a path or some way, tunnels.
is there anything specific inside that you're searching for? That you need?
Just knowledge, just to find the ancient temple. I guess I'm a bit of an archaeologist, perhaps.
As a as the clergy, what's the point of? Is it just knowledge to learn how to heal, or what could be uncovered
No,
in
it's just-
something so lost for so long?
Who knows? There could be anything. I mean, even if we learn nothing, even if there's no like hidden knowledge, just finding the ancient temple would be huge. And I'm sure there's much we could learn about, like, the way people worshiped the Aesir years ago. I'm sure there'd be some sort of knowledge there.
Any
But
rumors
even
of
finding
knowledge?
enough. Hmm?
Any rumors of knowledge that you're looking for specifically?
Nothing specific. Just finding it is my main goal.
Okay. When do you?
Why do you ask?
Well, we were helping Wilson, the town's guard, the captain, the sheriff, investigate a murder of a tinkerer. It was north, right? Was it north?
It was like southeast.
Southeast from here, and it just had some interesting things around that didn't seem normal, and it seemed maybe magical or not something that I've seen before. And I was curious if maybe the two were connected.
Not that I would be aware of. I mean, there's nothing. There's no indication of any sort of magic about the temple that I'm aware of. But I mean, I suppose it's always possible that they could be connected.
Perhaps. Well, I thank you for answering my questions.
Sure, you're very welcome. You and your friends are welcome to talk to us at any time. In fact, perhaps maybe one of these days you'll even join us on our travels in the area. I wouldn't push you into our religion. I'm not that sort.
I nod my head and I kind of walk off towards wherever I think Garrick would be to rejoin the group.
Okay. All right. So you guys go to Garrick's house. It's just like I said, it's a nice house. He's got a nice wooden door. There's like a door knocker on the front door.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and knock.
Okay. After a couple of moments, you hear a voice come from behind the door. It's like, "Who is it?"
Yeah, Mr. Garrick, it's me, Anthony. I've helped you around the mines a bit. Me and some other people that helped you the other night at the was it Laughing Ogre? Is that where we were? Yeah.
Yes, that's where we were.
Yeah. They just wanted to come see you and maybe ask you a few questions.
Yeah. The door opens before you're even done talking. He's standing there. He looks like he's been crying, maybe. He's been a little upset, but he's just like, yes, come in, please.
Is everything all right? I don't want a bad time.
No, he's like, you guys really saved me the other night, and things have just been a little stressful. Things have just been a little rough. But please come in, make yourselves at home. And it's a comfortable house. He kind of like points towards a parlor. There's nice comfy couches and chairs, and
I kind of plop down into this armchair that's like too big for me, and I say, "Yeah, this is Faye and Barris. I just want to ask you some questions." And then I kind of like, not lose interest, but I'm kind of looking around his house. I've been in it
right.
Or so.
Sure. Yes, please. Anything I can do to help you after everything you've done.
Well, we have something here that we wanted you to take a look at. See if you could shed some light on what this is.
Yeah, sure. I'd be happy to.
Fee?
Oh, sorry, I was trying to figure out what Bacon was talking about in the group chat. I pull out the box and I'm like, this. So I assume that's what we're talking about because I was distracted. My bad.
Yes.
This was talking, kind of. I'm playing music.
He reaches out to like take it, but giving you a.
No, I have like death grip on it. I'm not letting it go.
Okay. I guess he realizes that, and he's just like, this is Dolby Gimbel's work, isn't it? I'd recognize his style anywhere.
Yeah. Do you perhaps know what it is?
Not a clue. If I could possibly, and he kind of gives you a look like, he doesn't want to upset you.
I begrudgingly hand it over.
Okay. And like he carefully puts it down on like a small table. And he starts looking around at it. He's just like, wow. He's like, I've no idea. He's got this crystal wired to this mesh here, this copper mesh, and there's no other mechanism or gears or anything. You say it talked?
Yeah, but
I
it
don't see how.
Yeah, I don't know if it talked. More of it just kind of grumbled at us.
well, it sounded like it could have been flowed speech. It's not a language that we understood. It was also playing
Oh.
music.
Music.
Yes, the
Very
music was
strange
very
music.
pleasant. I enjoyed
No.
it.
he's like, I don't have any idea how this could possibly play any music. There's no mechanism in it. There's no gears. There's no. There. You sure it was music? Why would you lie? I don't. Wow, I don't know.
Could it be the gem? Could it have been enchanted?
Um, possibly. Let me. He goes into a drawer, pulls out a small wand, and he casts something at the box.
Mage over here. Something.
It's like there seems to be some sort of divination magic. It's very faint, but there's some sort of divination magic emanating from the crystal. I suppose it's possible that the crystal somehow relayed a message, and perhaps, and he's like looking, and he's like, and perhaps the grill is where the
Can we recharge
message
it?
came from.
Can we make it do it again?
I'd have no idea how. It may be something that received a message, and you might just need to wait for it to receive a message.
I turned to the rest of the group, or at least Varys. Do you think this had anything to do with the strange things on the roof and the cranking mechanism?
I have no idea. This is all beyond me. I usually investigate simple murders, nothing like this.
Worst investigator ever.
Worse,
The-
yeah,
We already
what I
went.
said
We already
earlier.
went through this. We already went through this. I'm not the best investigator. I'm just,
Feel you.
Okay, well, I turned to Garrett and I explained to him what we saw on the roof. And that there
Yeah,
was...
he's nodding. He knows all about that stuff. He says, yes. He's like, Dolby used to say that you could detect, magic in the air and stuff, and he had all sorts of dishes and panels on his roof that he said would be able to detect all sorts of things. Maybe it could be related. I don't know. I don't see where he would have connected anything from that contraption to this one, but it could be connected. Yes.
Would it be worth it going back to his house? And trying the mechanism again? Maybe there's somewhere you can put the crystal to recharge it or something.
You're asking Garrick?
I'm kind of musing out loud to
Okay.
everybody in the group.
All right. He's like he's like perhaps I can't be sure.
What do you guys think?
Perhaps if maybe Garrick or someone else came with us that more familiar with these, just contraptions in general, maybe they can get a fresh take on it.
What do you think, Varys?
I don't know.
I mean, it is your murder investigation.
Yeah. And as far as I'm concerned, we caught the guy that murdered him.
Who hired you to investigate this murder?
Dude,
Was there
Williams.
Like, it was Sheriff Williams. Like before
Yeah.
you met Sheriff Williams, you didn't, or you were brought
Yeah.
here for that. Yeah, I got nothing. I don't know.
Garrick's like, I don't know, maybe.
I just want to smash the crystal.
Do it.
It's either going to be really, really good or really, really bad. But I think we should go back to the workshop, maybe. I feel like we missed something. Unless Mondo, out of character tells me, no, don't waste my time, you didn't.
I would never railroad anyone into doing anything or not going.
Then let's go jump in the mine.
You could do that. I mean, I wouldn't, but you could.
I don't know. I want to arrange a ride back to the workshop, I guess. I want to play with the crank and maybe dig more around under the table. I feel like there's something missing. Or go hang out with the dude in the jail and just...
At what point do I walk up, or am I totally absent for all of it?
I'd say you're probably about to walk up now. Yeah, you didn't talk to Vonda that long. It's not that huge of a town, so you're probably approaching Garrick's house now. And Garrick is like, he's like, Anthony, you haven't seen any sign of Ducky, Bill, or Sandy, have you?
No. Sorry, man.
Maybe we should just go look for them and come
I
back
mean,
with this device later.
I feel terrible.
We've lost Whiffid, and I just hope they're okay.
I'm also still worried about the Rangers.
We've been up and down the rut road several times.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to.
Well, say, have we ever actively looked for them though, as we're going up and down the roads?
I suppose not.
When you guys were heading to the farm, the day before, I mean,
we kept we did a couple of perception checks to try and see on our first.
Yeah.
You guys
on the way back,
out.
but then on the way back we were resting, and then ever since I think we've been distracted. Resting.
Yeah, I think we fought those
Badgers.
and I almost said beavers. And that was it. But I guess I walk up like when you guys are deciding where to go. What's good?
I'm all for taking him party out. Yeah, I'm all for maybe taking a moment and search party out. Maybe spending some time looking for these guys.
Well, I would hope so. You're the reason they're out there.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel more and more bad, and Garrick has lost a lot of men already. So if we could find these three, maybe he'll feel a little better about himself.
And I say, do you think it's smart? We'd rather look for these guys than studying the crystal?
I mean, I feel like if I don't at least try to look, it's just gonna eat me alive, and I just won't be able to bear it.
The DM's always gonna ask what happened to those three guys.
Those three
walking
guys.
down.
I think we
Those
should do
guys
it.
who needed that R&R from working in the mines all night.
Bill, Sandy, and other dude,
Ducky.
Ducky.
Everyone in town just keeps talking about them. They seem to be well respected and loved.
We should at least
in
try
the
and
town.
find, their remains. So.
Yeah. we owe them that much.
They say that the clerics didn't have much to offer, so you guys might be right in thinking it's maybe not as magic as I thought.
Well,
And
Umber,
really,
he did
it's
say it was magic, just not of the holy kind. It was
Interesting.
You know, and
divination?
it's not really burning a hole in her bag or anything. I don't think it's at
Well-
the
I think
moment.
it'll
It's not
bring us
posing
more
a
friends,
threat.
though.
I don't know if it's a threat unless you know how to wield maybe the power inside. But I
Yeah.
would
I
very
think
much
it's a
like to
threat
know what it
because it's
says.
going to bring more of those dudes to us.
That's exactly right.
Will
Yeah.
be hunted. You think we'll be hunted relentless?
I assure you, Anthony, we will
Well-
be hunted because that's what the agent said to me. They're just gonna keep sending people
Yeah,
to
but did
retrieve
he
this box.
There's no way
But
for him
did
to
he say-
communicate that it was us.
Did
Unless
he
there was more with
say-
him.
Did he say?
But how
that
did
they
he know that the
where
box
it's
was
at?
there? If the box decides to make noise again, clearly they're able to hone in on that. So regardless
the
of
noise brought him.
Do you
in.
think it was the noise, or do you think it was just the fact he figured?
it was
Dolby
all
would
of
have
us
it.
alone until it started singing at us.
Or Dolby ran his big mouth and was talking about
Dolby
blowing
was-
people's minds, and these people were like, "Oh, he's got the thought."
Then Dolby died a while ago. They would have already come to get the box before. Nobody showed up to get the box until
But
it
it was
started
hidden.
making noise. Yeah,
Hmm.
but it was still making that horrible noise if they were looking for it, you know.
Maybe that guy was hiding
But
there the
they-
whole time, waiting for someone to recover the box because he couldn't find it himself.
The boxes inside were destroyed, so it looks like they did search.
Tried to find it. Yeah.
But that they could have been.
Dude, this
destroyed,
is
but nobody
like
gave
out
us
of
the
character.
box.
This is killing me, man. I need to know what's happening.
It's a mystery. I say we
God.
can hold off on the bot, like as we continue.
I think we
along,
should look
can...
for the miners and just
Yes.
wait for the
The-
box to bring us trouble.
Yes.
Maybe we'll run across some minions
Let-
that'll actually
there
talk
you
to
go.
us.
Let the answers instead of seeking out the answers. It's deep. It's a deep campaign.
I thank Garrick for his time.
You're very
And
welcome.
I'll let him know
Thank
if
you
I
again.
figure it out. Hopefully, soon.
Absolutely. He looks like he wanted to ask you if he could hold on to it, and he looks like he thought maybe that would be a bad idea, and like he just
Get a little fresh.
I
you
feel
know,
like
hand it back to
if you hold on to it, it'll bring you more trouble than you would like. So I think I'll just keep it.
Yeah, you seem attached to it.
I put it back.
She
in
does that with things.
My glitter at Varys.
Do we
I'm
wanna
still
take a
wearing that
break
hat.
here before we go search for these miners.
I hope
Yeah,
we're in
that's probably a good idea because we just got to 306 hours in, so we should probably take a break before we go look for some miners.
Ducky Bill and Sandy are.
We're about to be looking for them at night, by the way, so this is gonna be fun.
Bring flashlights.
Oh,
I have a
flashlights.
I have a torch on my quarterstaff. So
Yeah,
we're good.
and I got fire, so we'll be good. All right, guys, we're gonna take a quick break, probably about 4 minutes here, and we will be back for the fourth and final
I got dark
hour.
vision.
Of DiceNDerps Emberfall. Be right back, guys.
Sorry, I thought you muted us.